The age of the Super Jumbo continues to live on following Lufthansa announcing in the past 24 hours the return of their beloved Super Jumbo, the Airbus A380, bringing it back essentially from the dead and during an extended period where it was pretty clear that the airline had no intention of welcoming the type back. The announcement means that the long-haul aircraft will return to the skies in the summer season of 2023. However, the exact specifics behind routes and just how many of these Airbus A380s will eventually return does remain to be seen at this time. The airline and wider group will now assess what is best for the carrier in this regard, and of course we'll likely see the finer details released in due course. The executive board member of Lufthansa said, "In the summer of 2023, we not only expect to have a much more reliable air transport system worldwide, but we will be welcoming you back on board our Airbus A380s too. We decided today to put the A380, which continues to enjoy great popularity, back into the service at Lufthansa in summer 2023. In addition, we are further strengthening and modernising our fleet with some 50 new Airbus A350, Boeing 787 and Boeing 777-9 long-haul aircraft, and more than 60 new A320, A321s in the next 3 years alone." Currently, Lufthansa has 8 A380s that are in a deep storage. They previously had 6 others, bringing the total to 14. However, these 6 have already been sold by the airline. Initially, Lufthansa called to remove the Airbus A380s due to a lack of demand in an international sense. It meant that it was naturally very difficult to justify continuing the operations of the world's largest passenger plane for the long term. Even before the pandemic, it was essentially becoming heavily out of favour due to its lack of efficiency, with many airlines exploring alternative options, including, like Lufthansa mentioned just in that statement before, the 350s, 787s, and the upcoming 777-9 aircraft. Of course, they're never intended to replace the A380, but they can do similar missions with fewer capacity. Now, with such a significant return in demand overall, carriers are scrambling to find ways to cope with it, and they're struggling to do so, from aircraft to even just staffing issues, as I'm sure you've been made aware if you've been keeping up to date with the latest news. The Airbus A380, for some that have the luxury of returning it or keeping it in service, is that very answer, and this is the reason Lufthansa cites for bringing the type. This is due to the steep rise in customer demand. The announcement is ultimately a win for many. While the Boeing 747 have sadly departed several carriers across the pandemic, the Airbus A380 still allows us to see a 4-engined double-decker aircraft flying. Whether you're an Airbus or Boeing fan, I think we can definitely agree that quad-engined jets are truly magnificent, and having the life extended of either the 380 in this sense or a 747 is certainly a beautiful sight for aviation enthusiasts. Now, it's over to you. What are your thoughts on the Airbus A380s returning from next summer with German carrier Lufthansa? You can let me know down below in the comments. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.